get you in the mood. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and soon you feeling good. The Hammerjang Gang is the way we keep it real. Put aside our differences, aloha is what we feel. If all the people of the world could join us, then they'll see. Maybe they can finally find peace and harmony.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai, and I will be your host. Yeah, a little trouble with the voice today, so what else is new? And if you have any, thing you'd like to ask the show without going live in the chat, our email is info@bumatai.com. Now, here what we do is we talk about all things Hawaii, and we play Hawaii news items, and every once in a while we play a music video, time permitting, okay? And when I say Hawaii music video, these are music videos that showcase places in Hawaii. If we can get to them, we have Laupahoehoe, the Windward Side, and Big Island, or excuse me, Hawaii Island. Again, okay? Now, let's take a look at some of the news items that we'll be discussing. And again, you never know how it's going to go, time permitting, okay? So the first one we'll be talking about is the Aloha Run. Guess what? Aloha to the Aloha Run. This will be the last year, I know. And then, are you prepared for Kiko, which is the hurricane that's heading toward Hawaii? But it won't be here for about a week, and I understand it's declining. I've got a couple stories on that. We'll see if we can get to them. And then, guess what? She is playing tackle football on Maui at a high school. When's the last time you saw that, okay? And there's a toddler who got burnt on the beach because of someone just covering up an old fire with some sand. I know, terrible thing. And again, time permitting, lenders are warned of fines or have been fined for illegally having short-term rentals, okay? Yep, that's what we do have coming up. We'll see how it goes, but we always like to say hi to the people in the Hammerjang Gang, and that's what we call our chat. So let's start with E.T. Guerrero. How's it, E.T.? Mahalo for being here. Panel writes things. There's Koto 808, Kavika Rochin, our truck driving brother. How you? Rick S., one of our moderators, is there. And Darlene S. Anyone notice the similarities with the S? That's right. Keone Nunes coming in from Thailand. How you, my brother? Aloha no. I was just watching something on the Chief of War, and your name came up as a consultant on that. Congratulations. And Shakalaka, when she's on YouTube, she's Shakalaka, and she's saying hi to Keone, right? Sam Bittner, aloha no, saying how's it to everyone. And there's Yihui Christy Lee Kupahu. I know who I saw in Las Vegas and in Pasadena when I was doing shows there. Miles, Medium 7-Up, coming all the way in from the east side of the really big continent. I know. Nani Aloha, a moderator and also an associate producer, saying how's it to everybody. Corey Titterman, how you? Hey, I just posted a short mentioning the Aloha Fest coming up. I think it's on September 7th. That would be a Sunday in the Seattle area there, and Corey will be performing. How's that? How's it, Devin? Speaking of moderationizers, there she is with her crinkly paper hat. Aloha. Think you were the first today. Ooh, I know. What's that mean? I'm not sure, and I'm not going to ask. I don't know if I could handle the answer. TGIF, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, Lita, I am, if that counts, except my voice. You know, I have this bad habit of not, speaking or using my voice from 8 o'clock when I start putting the show together and then just turning on the mic and going, oh, man, not testing. The Thai place in Haleiwa is closed. How but if you want to take us Haleiwa, Mahalo. What Thai place? Who are you talking to? Is that a private conversation? Avert your eyes. Charles K. There we go. Our comedy fan who I also saw in Pasadena and in Las Vegas. Mahalo there, you bugger. Thanks. I know. Okay, see Honda, how are you? Thank you for being here. Another one of our moderationists. There she is. And she also handles the X platform, and if I'm not mistaken, the Discord. So many people have different things that they volunteer for. It's amazing. Shakalaka does our website and tech stuff. Nani helps me produce the show. Devin just sent me a mailing list that we're going to use possibly on the Eventbrite side. Okay, so watch out for that, you guys. And speaking of Nani, there she is. It's a fun and Aloha-packed show today. We hope so. Yeah, I remember when the Aloha Run was Carol Kai bed race. Yes, she's the one who started it, and I think she might even be quoted in this news item. Again, last year of the Aloha Fun Run. Oh, no. Guitar Ollie, how are you? Hey, we might see you in Sacramento, right, Guitar Ollie? Yeah, last time we were there, we saw him. And I think Mama T-Bird, I'm not mistaken, but I have been before. No comment. There's his first no comment. Becoming a tradition here on the Daily Pigeon, that line. And I'm not going to say straight. I'm going to say forward. Oh, that was too esoteric a reference. Anyway, aloha yihui, and that's from Melissa. And when she's on Facebook, she's Melissa. When she's on YouTube, she's Shakalaka. Buddy Freaky, mahalo for being here. How's it going? I'm doing okay, as well as can be expected, I miss my knees, but other than that, things are going well. I was first thanks to my alarm. Oh, you like that, don't you? That's great. And, please say thank you to your alarm on behalf of the whole Hamajang gang, because we love having you here. Patrick, are you there, Patrick? Who we saw in Seattle, right? We went and got some food afterwards and had a long conversation. Mahalo for being here. Buddy Freaky, are you coming to Sacramento? Yes, I'm in Sacramento. Let's see. I think I have a poster here. Boom. Let's see if this works. There we go. I'll be at Mousie's on Saturday, September 27th. That's on K Street there in Sacramento. One show only at Mousie's. Now, this is Sacramento's latest comedy club. Okay, so they are doing music and comedy in this club now. So that's what's going on. Okay. Okay, back to the big board. I know. Who going to Sunday Hawaiian event in Seattle. Oh, there you go. If you see Corey, please give him my best and you will enjoy his music. Patrick Sayer, aloha no. Aloha uncle, how are you? Patrick, oop, no, wrong one. I went hit Keone instead. Here's Patrick Sayer Jr. How are you, Patrick? Okay. Yeah, and I accidentally hit Keone, who's saying hi to Panel. Okay, look, everybody's saying how's it to everybody. And what is this? Spaghetti turtle? What is this? Oh, my God, so good to see you. Oh, Mahalo. We got a good show for you today. And we're going to try something new, by the way. We have a new thing. It's called Stream Alive that allows me to do polls. And that means no matter what platform you're on, all you have to do is answer the poll in the chat, and it should affect the poll. I know. Well, again, fingers crossed. I just put it together. And, hey, how's it? Ooh, wait. P. Draggy says, aloha, uncle. And there's Michael Anthony Smith. All you with the loneliest avatar on the internet. Mahalo, you baga. Good to see you here, my friend. Who need to hold a surfboard with the tux? No, that's a long time ago. It's been over 20 years since I've held a surfboard or stood on one or snapped off the lip. I know. Who? No pole jokes? Oh, pole jokes. Don't know what that means or what's in reference to, but it's not the first time I've been out of touch. Ooh. Oh, pole. I get it. Thank you, Koto808. I love polls. Well, these will be short ones, and again, we're just testing, okay? So let's do our first news item here, and this one should be about the Aloha Run. That is, I say should be, because the chances of me hitting the wrong button, yeah. Oopsie, I missed the button entirely.
It was more than just a road race. The Great Aloha Run, it was a fundraiser that helped countless people in our community. It raised millions of dollars for local charities.
Millions.
Today we learned that the People's Race, it has reached the finish line. The starting gun for the Great Aloha Run will no longer be sounded. Eric Natkin has details, plus reaction from the community.
Wow.
Last year was my first time doing it, but my favorite part was just crossing the finish line at Aloha Stadium. I am going to miss it because I did want to do it every single year.
After 41 years, Honolulu's Great Aloha Run may have crossed its final finish line.
41 years. Did you get that? Wow. Thank you, Carol Kai.
The founder, Carol Kainoi, is stepping into full retirement. The Great Aloha 8-mile run was considered a stepping stone to more difficult races. Now it will no longer be available. Athletes, along with local apparel and sports gear workers, including Runners Route in Honolulu, expressed concerns Wednesday.
I was completely shocked, to hear the news. But, me personally, I ran a lot of the Great Aloha runs, so I'm kind of saddened that the running community gets, will lose this historical, super fun and inviting run. But I just hope that another really fun and exciting race will come in the future to kind of take its place, and people can get another outlet to be active.
The Great Aloha Run reportedly raised nearly $20 million for more than 200 local charities and brought together well over 500,000 runners since the 1980s.
It's pretty saddening knowing I know some of the funds we like to give to the people that are in need, and that just honestly warms my heart.
It's disheartening for numerous competitors and others. The race is discontinuing.
We do volunteer every year, our tennis team, and honestly it's kind of disappointing because people actually travel from across the world just to do this race. I think it's quite abrupt. I didn't expect anything like this. Through the past 2 years, it hasn't really changed. Every year we had it. Through my freshman to this year, only this year it got canceled. So that's kind of disappointing.
The hope is reportedly for someone else to take over the race and keep the Great Aloha Run thriving and continuing. Eric Nacton, Island News.
There you go, 41 years, and it started out, yes, as the Carol Kai bed race, and then it turned into the Aloha Run, and I guess she was involved in the background, even though she wasn't in front of the camera a lot, but since she has decided to fully retire, now they're looking for someone to take it over, and I guess, and it's no small task, so let's see. Okay, so now let's see if this works. Okay, now what this is if I go here, okay, see this here? This is a poll, okay, and it's have you ever run a marathon? Now you can type yes, no, or are you kidding? But I think typing 1, 2, or 3 might also work. So let's. And do it, Andy. Take it over. No, thank you. Here, we got 1 vote. I don't know what RI, who that was, and Nanilo says no. So here's the, they're coming in fast and furious. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, if I hit something, if I hit Moma T-Bird here, it still may put it on the, it still may. No. Oh, yeah, it does. It still puts it on the screen there. So, right? So we'll let this fly a little bit. No one has ever run a marathon. Oh, yeah, look, Devin. So people are putting the 3, the 1. Okay. How come yours didn't show, Keone? Keone says yes, but it didn't show up on the poll there. I wonder if it's certain areas. We went through that last time. Remember how certain areas, I'll tell you what, somebody, oh no, you know what? I have it set up so only 1 vote. Okay, there's one. That was CH. Now, who was that? My CH would be C Honda, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm sure. Okay. So look at this. So only 7 people have responded, or we're seeing where the responses work from, right? Like, I don't think Keone, because he's coming in from Thailand, maybe that doesn't work. I know. Eric S. Okay. 3. Yeah, I have worked the San Francisco Marathon several times, but never ran one. Well, good for you for supporting. There we go. I've driven through Marathon, Texas. Every drive in Texas is a marathon kill. I never forget going through Texas one time, and I asked somebody how far it is, and they said, oh, not far, a couple tankfuls, and you're there. Oh, my goodness. Got to mail in votes from Thailand. Hey. There you go. Yeah, just send up smoke signals, but snail mail might work. Oh, who knows? Okay, so look, it's not people. I see people posting, but it's not going higher than 7. So something might be up with this. Respect to anyone who has run a marathon. I believe that for sure. I know. I remember when I was riding with the motorcycle clubs, whenever there were marathons and different things, we would volunteer to help control streets. You'd be surprised how many people go, marathon, but I got to cross this street. And they try to just drive across while people are running, tired. I know. I have run 5 marathons. Love to run. Oh, look at that, Moma T-Bird. Amazing. 5 of them? Oof. Oh, I'm just going to stop right there. I am not worthy. Well, I see 3 votes and 4 dots for option 3. Yeah, 4 people. And so, again, we're just trying this thing out, and it is buggy because I tried to put a slide up that showed a map that told where people are from. I wanted to, and it that wouldn't work. So we'll see. Here's Shakalaka just posted something, and it didn't register anyway. But Gil Soto is very impressed by Mama T-Bird. Ooh, aloha, everyone. Hope you're having a great Friday. Yes, we are, aside from buggy software that I'm trying out here. You know, I'll talk to them. This is something that I tried before. I couldn't get it to work. I asked for a refund, and then I tried a trial version. It worked, so I bought it again, and now I'm going to have to call them up and say, guess what? You know what? Hey, Gooch, what's up? Hey, does it show St. George, Utah? I don't know. Try, Gooch, you know, type a 1, a 2, or a 3. 3 is, are you kidding me? That's the answer. And see if it works. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working for some people. Ooh, Lee Michimoto. Hi, Andy. I just woke up for a nap. Well, you're just in time to join our poll. Have you ever run a marathon? Type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, and it will automatically go. There we go. See, look, Gooch said, yeah, are you kidding? And his, it's not registering. Okay, so something's up with that. We know now. I ran one marathon if I had all 50. I have run one marathon if I add up all my 50 years of running. Oh, there you go. Oh, GB said, are you kidding? What? No way I would run a marathon. Oh, hey, yeah, Honokai won. Wow, impressive. And Nani is very impressed that sports massage therapist. Met my husband at the Honolulu Marathon, and he's still chasing me. Oh, how romantic is that? Okay, I'm going to try to refresh this before we go to it, and just to see what it looks like. Okay, well, now yes went to 2. So DA and CH both ran marathons, but the bottom ones. So it looks like this is going to be a little clunky, but still a little bit of fun. Where's the poll? It's on the screen. You can't see it right here on the screen. This is the poll right here. That's the poll. But what you do is you type 1, 2, or 3. Okay, Michi Mama. Type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, but it doesn't seem to be all the answers aren't propagating. I know. I'm run right now. Whoo! I'm at the wall. I'm at the wall of my life. I know. Okay then, Michimama 2. I don't know if typing all that stuff, but if you write 2, just 2 by itself, I think it'll might go. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Gold Poppy Crafts 1. Oh, you did run a marathon, Gold Poppy Crafts. Ooh, good for you. And why doesn't it show up on our little thing? I'm not sure. I switched to Twitch. Oh, Patrick switched to Twitch there. Okay, good. Oh, whatever works for you. I know, Gooch. Again, we're trying this out. This is the first day of it. But no, you have not run a marathon. Actually, number 3 is more applicable. Oh, I forgot. I was going, and I had to read it. Are you kidding? No way I ran a marathon. Okay, well, look at this. Yeah, and Mad Statter says, no, she has never run one. I thought about it, and they have those. Are they still marathons if they're short, like, even 5 miles? But with my knees, it's just, I tried practicing and went, no, this is not going to happen. How's it, Garrett Ayong? Oh, aloha, my friend. Whew, and Aloha Friday. Yes, it is. Are you wearing an Aloha shirt, Garrett Ayong? Type a yes or a no so we all know for sure. Okay, so let's see. Boom. Let's go back to here. And what we'll do is we'll go back to that after the next slide and see if it is any better. But I doubt it will be. But again, trying to add something new to Dasho. Okay, so let's go here and see what the next news item that is. And I don't know, why is it all the way down here to 6? Are you prepared for Kiko? Kiko is what they're naming the this latest hurricane. But again, it's about a week away. But all the surfers are very excited because it should generate 18 to 30-foot waves. I know. Whoo. Okay, let's see. Is this the right button? He asks inquisitively.
State and city leaders say it's not time to freak out, but prepare because we are in hurricane season until the end of November. Here's Nathan Shinagawa.
As Hurricane Kiko makes its way towards the Central Pacific, the time to get supplies, learn your evacuation routes, and get your house in order is now. Hawaii Island could potentially feel the impact of the storm first, so the county civil defense agency has some important recommendations.
For any disaster, people need to be able to access a plan. They need a plan, basically. What are they going to do? Recognize their vulnerabilities, where they live, work. The second thing is to receive the emergency alerts. They need to sign up for our Everbridge program.
You know, I didn't sign up for those emergency alerts, but I still get them on my phone. I have an Apple, an iPhone, and I don't know if they automatically come, but I get all of them.
They can do that along with when they access our webpage as well.
The agency's website has details on evacuation plan building and how to sign up for emergency alerts, which will notify users of important information on shelters, road closures, and current conditions. And in preparation for any natural disaster for all islands, it's also recommended for everyone to have supplies prepared in a kit or go bag that can last for at least 14 days.
A good rule of thumb is to have 1 gallon per person per day. Have medications ready.
Whoa, wait a minute. 1 gallon per day per person? So let's say you have a family of 4. Okay, here I'm going to showcase my public school math. And it's 4, that's kind of, what is that, 50 gallons for 4 people? Who has 50 gallons of water sitting around? That's interesting. Okay. Molly, do the math. What's 14 times 4? Because that's how much 2 weeks for a family of 4. Oh, man.
First aid supplies, get their documents placed in a plastic bag, sealed, just necessities.
Evacuation is only recommended if it's absolutely necessary. If you're out of evacuation zones and able to tie down or bring any outdoor items inside, it may be better to stay in place.
56.
What we learned from the recent warning, the tsunami warning, was there were so many people on the road. So be smart about hunkering down. If you don't need to go anywhere, stay in place so that you're not clogging up the roads for first responders or emergency vehicles.
Nathan Shinagawa, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Yeah, the gallons of water thing is what gets me. You ever try to pick up 5 gallons of water? I mean, I carry 5 gallons of water in my truck with extra gas in the back because I'm paranoid like that, and special tape in case a hose breaks or any of that. And you never know when you need water, right? Try picking up 5 gallons of water, and a 56 gallons would be one of those giant drums full of water, immovable. And wow, it's so. My wife and I call that one sentencing. One sentence and I'm supposed to, but I don't think so. Okay, so now let's go to the poll here again and see if we can get this thing working. Okay, let me turn this off first of all. Now let's go here. Okay? And the question is, are you prepared for an emergency? 1 vote PA says yes. Anybody else? I think they're figuring in bathing and cooking if no water available. Yeah, I'm sure they are, Nani, but I'm just saying, whatever you do with the water, you still have to have it somewhere. And you know what a 55-gallon drum looks like? You know those big drums that you always see in murder shows? I know. Okay, and look, here, a couple people, 2 votes. Yes, you are prepared, right? And here's Mad Statter. Okay. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? No, wrong poll. Wrong poll. No comment. I gotta go back. He says, "Are you prepared?" That's kinda. Yeah, that's more. That's this poll's no kidding. I know, but it's going. Look at that. It's slamming. And Gooch, you are definitely prepared with that big solid 1 right there. Whew, no forget to fill your bathtub. Yeah, if you have a bathtub. I don't have a bathtub. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do have a bathtub. What am I talking about? The bottom of the shower, I've just never used it as a bathtub, but you could. That's another thing too, There are survival tips on how to use pool water, but pool water has chlorine in it, so you have to do different things. But look at this here. Now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. So this one is working better, this poll here. I know. Guitar Ollie, I don't have a bathtub. I know. That's why I remember, Molly, when we showed that one picture of that what do they call that? Dog tooth? No, dog foot bathtub. You know that bathtub with feet on it? And you went, whoa, cool bathtub. That poll doesn't look right. It doesn't look right? In other words, it's askew or the results don't look right. Let us know, Michael Anthony. We want you to be happy. You know that, right? You can use the water from the tub to flush the toilet. Yes. Now, I know. Oh, never mind. What does that mean? Look at that. We have this one is working better. But most people are kinda. I have saltwater pool. Oh. What? In Utah? Is that where you are? Where are you? What is you? Well, then you can turn saltwater into fresh water. I've seen it done. Clawfoot, thank you, Honokai. Clawfoot, that's what I was scraping my feeble mind for, and you nailed it right there. Let's see, I always have water in my fridge. Yes, but if you have a family of 4, that young lady was saying you need 14 gallons to last 2 weeks. That means every person gets 1 gallon a day to do everything they need to do using water. I went from Sunday to Wednesday, no food or water at all. Nurse recommended when first stomach flu symptoms appear. It hurt, but worked for 4 days. I was easier than I thought before. Oh, yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of people that say you should fast on a regular basis for a number of reasons. And I have 2 bathtubs. You lucky bugger, fill them full of water before Kiko hit. Well, well, I might be Michael Anthony Smith. For some reason, of us aren't on the island, so we aren't affected by the hurricane. Yep. And Nani says here, let's hear. Oh, yeah, I could put it right here so you can see her. If you do another poll, maybe ask only those on YouTube to vote and only those on Facebook, etc. I don't know, really? That's no fun to try to differentiate. Oh, as a test, maybe Nani is saying, don't know. Oh, yes, in Utah. Wow, you bugger. Get 'em out, you saltwater pool in Utah. Have any YouTube votes gotten through? I don't know. Shall we try to see if just the YouTube people? Ooh, Oh, no problem. There we go with A'oli Pilikia. That which in Hawaiian means no problem, of course. But there's that's the answer to, hey, thanks, A'oli Pilikia. No problem. Oh. Yeah, seems one that some of the platforms not working. Yeah, well, I got to figure it out, and maybe we'll do that test. I wonder if I can clear this and start over, and then ask just the people from the. Okay, let me reset the results because there's a button here. You see this one right here? It says reset results. Okay, I'll reset them. Reset. Okay, now it's zero. Now, if you're on YouTube, just the YouTube people, and that's Verity Hunt, Spaghetti Turtle, Kavika Rochin, all you YouTube people, try do something. There, Verity Hunt. Here's GB. GB just posted 2, and it didn't connect. Here's one vote from. Where did, who was that? Am I? Oh, I don't know. It's just 3, Shakalaka. Shakalaka isn't working on, so maybe I have to make sure that the YouTube, well, that's a big one for us too. Yeah, look at that. See here, look, Mad Statter says 3. But it's MI. I don't know if you're MI. Here, look at all the people on YouTube who are commenting, and it's not showing up. Oh man. Ooh. Okay. Now let's try Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna reset it. How did I do that? Okay. I'm gonna. I think it's safe to determine that YouTube is not working. Okay, let's reset it. Okay, if you're on Facebook, try connecting. Okay, I mean try answering here. Okay, just the Facebook people. Okay. Oh, hey, hi. Choo, Jose Mac. Tiki. Oh, nobody on Facebook yet? Oh, here's Facebook. Ellen says 1, but I don't see her there. Oh man. There it is. Oh, okay, the question is, are you prepared for an emergency? But it doesn't matter. Just type 1, 2, or 3, and we'll see what it is. But the poll is about, are you prepared for an emergency? Yeah. But look here, Ellen says 1, and we don't see her answer. I know, Kanababama. Oh, here, and look, Lee said 3, kinda, and here's Eric saying 3, but none of the votes are coming through. Oh, how's it, Certain Doom? Mahalo for being here. We're doing a poll asking people, are you prepared for an emergency? I posted from each of your channels. Okay. Is that a good thing or a bad? Not sure. But none of the Facebook ones are working. Now, wait a minute. So where are they coming in from then? Because we're getting some. So only Twitch is working. Okay. Let's try this. Only the Twitch people. Let's try only if you're on Twitch. Right? There we go. Guchikawa, Facebook. Okay. Okay, there's a Twitch. So only Twitch is working. That's not good. I have to look into that now. How would I look into that? And I don't want to do it now because I don't want to turn this into a black hat session. Okay. Mad Statter on YouTube, yes. Ooh. Okay, well, this is not going to be very accurate if only the Twitch people are showing. I think the vote that came in from when you asked for YouTube came from your Raw Rides Hawaii feed. Ah, that's interesting. The main YouTube channel isn't connecting, but Raw Rides is. Wow. Well, I have, so you know, I have two YouTube channels. There's Andy Bumatai's show, and there's Raw Rides Hawaii, which is a complete different channel. So, and by the way, if you go there and you watch the show, it's just like you're watching the show, but maybe this will work. But I have to fix that. I'll figure it out. I know. That's why we're doing this. Okay, enough playing around with this. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And now what do you say we take a musical break and we go see beautiful Laupahoehoe on the Big Island, okay? But first...
Okay, this is Lono Music, and I'm here at Tamura Supermarket in Waianae, Oahu. And you are listening to the Daily Pigeon with Andy Bumatai and the Hamajang Gang. Ase.
Ooh, Laupahoehoe with some beautiful Lono music. And Mahalo C. Honda for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks, moderators. Donating. Don't know how to act. Thanks, you. Ooh, I gotta tell you, right there. Okay, so there we go. Now, what time we got? Oh man, we're almost a quarter after the hour. Top of the hour, I'm amazed at how music lifts my heart and calms my mind. Verity Hunt. Mahalo. Oh, don't thank me. Thank Lono. And you can get more of his stuff at lonomusic.com. And I'm sure Nani Aloha, bing, right on the money. There you go. These links are hot, so don't burn yourself. But if you click on them, you can purchase his great music. Okay, that's Lono. And he donates his music to us so that I can use it for these things, not so that I promote it. He never asks me to do that, but I gotta tell you, so beauteous that bugger. And Lita Ferreira says, Aloha, si Honda. Yes, and again, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it. See Honda, mahalo for the super chat. So generous. Yes, I know. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So I heard a little bling, which usually means, oh, hey, look, Michimama 60 cheered 100 biddies, and that's on the Twitch side. We're on 7 platforms, 2 YouTube, 2 Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and on Twitch. And that was a Twitch. You'll see the alert pop up here. And again, that's on the Twitch side. Whoo, and Spaghetti Turtle says, whoo, that was beauteous. Yes, it was. Mahalo once again, Lono Music. That was Lono, by the way, doing the drop in front of Tamura's, right? He's from Waianae. We went to high school at the same time. And Steve Danielson, who's often here, also did. And Keone Nunes. We were all there at the same time. Michi Mama, thank you for the 200. Appreciate it. Thank you. If anyone's on Twitch, let me know if this starts, what do they call it, the hype train, okay? And I'll mention it, but I don't have that up because I have a whole bunch of other stuff. No, believe me? Ooh, take a look at this. Bang! This is what my screen looks like here. See all the things, so kind of busy. I know. Oh, Lono gifted me a set of his records back when we were doing the show in the morning. One of the clients requested it during his massage sessions. Yeah. Oh, I forgot he did that. At one point when he finished a certain album, he said, anybody who wants one, just message me. And they did, and he sent a whole bunch of them out free of charge because, brother from Waianae. I know, and that's how we roll. Whew, command center, yes. But evidently, the Poles don't want to listen to the commands. I know. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay, so let's see. We spoke of the Prepared for Kiko. Oh, here's a very interesting one. Okay, there's a young lady on Maui who wanted to play football on the varsity team in high school. Did they let her? I think so. Let's check it out.
The Maui Sabres hitting the field this year and looking to change the tide from previous seasons. And on this year's varsity squad is junior Kaylin Banog, who is blazing a trail for a new generation of athletes. The Maui Sabres are hitting the field this year in hopes of securing their first winning season in 3 years.
Wow.
And while doing that, one member of the team is breaking down barriers and becoming a role model for younger athletes across the islands.
Anytime you're breaking the ceiling, that's a big accomplishment for anybody, right? So she comes here with a great attitude. She works hard. Like I said, she works hard all the time. And she's always up, never down. So she brings a great energy to the game.
I honestly love thinking about that, being an inspiration for girls. You know, I'm just happy that they can look up to me because I didn't have that much to look up to. And I'm happy that I can inspire other girls to play.
Maui junior Kaylin Banog is a multi-sport athlete, which includes playing defensive back for the football team.
And there's a lot of adversities for sure, being the only girl, but
There you go, Brother Sam. She's playing defensive back.
you just gotta take it one step at a time and not just expect too much of yourself.
And this isn't the first year playing for the junior, as she has played tackle football up against the boys on Maui for years.
It started when I was small, for sure. I think in elementary school, I started playing flag football. And I didn't like it at first. But eventually my dad pushed me and I started to learn and understand things. And that's when I started to play tackle, because I thought, my brother's playing tackle, why can't I? You know, that sibling competitiveness. Honestly, I just thought, why can't I? And eventually I just started falling in love with the sport even more. And that's how.
And now Banog is a key piece for the team, as she's recently started a game at defensive back and special teams for the varsity squad.
She's definitely good with the aggression of the game. She's definitely good with the second effort, right? Playing the game the way the game is meant to be played, right? Whether male or female. She's playing a male game. She's playing it as good as anybody else.
The junior isn't shy about the physicality of the sport either. As a matter of fact, she actually welcomes it.
I think for me, hitting gets all my jitters out. For me, I think it helps too, because my dad was a DB's coach all my life, so he always taught us like DB stuff and safety stuff and how to read and stuff. I usually take a big breather before my first hit, because you know the pregame jitters. Nothing really goes through my head.
And while she isn't the first female athlete to play tackle football on the islands,
There you
she
go,
certainly
Tyler.
hopes that she isn't the last.
I would honestly love to see that. And I really love that girls are playing flag football too now, because you know they get the chance. And if girls want to play tackle, you know, they can play tackle. There's no problem. There's nothing stopping them. Eventually the boys will always support them too, and it'll become like a family, just like how the boys are with me.
Reporting for Cover 2, I'm Mitch Riberall.
I know, and no comment. That would be the first one that comes to a lot of people's minds there. And what locker room does she use? Well, I'm guessing every school has a girls' locker room. Let's just leave it there. But I'm sure they accommodate. To some degree. Oh, look at this. And she's having a good time out there. Love that for her. Yes, I do too. And you know what? This is going to be, she's not going to go on to play college ball or never going to make the NFL, I think, as most people on that team won't. But even in high school, if you look when they all lined up, she was the smallest one. But the coach said she brings an energy and she's always up. And that's important as far as a team contribution also. Okay, now let's try the poll, and I know it's only the Twitch people that will work, and let's read Keone's comment first. It says, interesting, I remember when they taught us to hit, we led with our face first. Neck injuries changed that, thank goodness. Yeah, and when Keone was playing, let me tell you, we had a team. And I put emphasis on that for a reason. Ooh, and Kupahu says, good for her. That's how. Okay, let's go to the, here's the poll, and unfortunately, it looks like only the Twitch people will be able to vote. Would you want your daughter to play tackle? 1, yes. 2, no. 3, I'd leave it up to her. There we go. And Shakalaka says 1. Rick says 3. Oh, yeah, look, see, Rick is on Twitch and his scored. There we go. No. Okay, all the Twitch people, right? There we go. Thank you, Twitch people, right? And look at the way this is going. This is going, yes, there are 3 people who would not let their daughter do that. I know. How's it, Gil Soto? It looks like the YouTube ones aren't working, so I don't know if you're also on Twitch. I'm going to try and fix it after this show and figure out what's going on. And Verity Hunt says, Exclamation point, no. She wouldn't want her daughter doing that. I know. But the Twitch people so far say I'd leave it up to her. That would be, yeah. I would insist she did. Well, then put a 1 down, no comment, so we can register it on the official poll. I know. See, Honda says yes. I think that's CH there. I would leave it up to my daughter, but she carries a gun, so. I don't think that's legal yet in the NFL, but, you know, who knows, right? Oh, if she can make it on the team, that means she can take care of herself. Yeah. Switchy to twitchy. Yep, there we go, Gil. That's how it goes. It would be great having any gender 130-pound football. I know. You know, it's interesting. I don't know if you saw, I want to say, McEnroe, when he was on it, and they asked him to apologize for saying she's the best female tennis player. And he said, no, because it's a totally different game between men and women. And he goes, I got an idea. Let's stop the men and women thing and let them all play together and see who makes the team. I know, that was controversial at best. Look at that. No, and I'd leave it up to her on among the Twitch users is even so far. Yeah, a girl tried out in my school. They gave her a letter and didn't let her practice or play. We've come a long way. Oh, yes, we have, Mama T-Bird. I'm glad. Let's see. One of my sisters would have been good at football, I think. Thank you for not mentioning names. I know. Historical moment. NRA just backing up trans people. Stop. Oh, no. And, oh, yeah, Spaghetti Turtle, the YouTube comments aren't registering on the poll, but we know that now you would not want your daughter to play because you put a 2 there, which corresponds with ole. I know. Nani Aloha, she has a concealed carry permit. Yeah, and she can conceal it in her pads, which is good because there's a lot of places to do that. Mahalo for joining us in the chat today, K-Mac. And there's K-Mac right there. Oop, I'm sorry. I kind of cut Rick's comment short. He was saying, how's it? Whew. Okay. And Keone says, Andy, there is a Holo Holo festival in Sacramento that same weekend of your show. Oh, okay. Is that a bad thing? Well, you know what? I'm committed, and thank you for letting me know. But we're gonna do what we can to promote it, and thank you for reminding me because Nani would probably like for me to do that again. But let's get through this first. I wouldn't want my son to play either. Too funny. I know. Oh, very that cracks me up. I gotta tell you. Okay, so among the Twitch people who responded to the chat, it's 6. I'd leave it up to her. 6 no and 1 yes. I'm gonna fix this because won't this be cool if everybody could contribute? And I gotta talk to technical service again. And you know what they said? Make sure it works before you buy it again. Because I asked them for a refund when I returned it, which they did. And then they said, make sure. But how do you make sure it works unless you're live, right? Oh, yeah, okay. So let's go to now Keone's got me scared, so I'm going to pimp this out one more time. This is Sacramento. I'll be in Mausi's, and if you go to andybumatai.com, see on the bottom there, on the bottom it says, that's it takes you to my website, and then from there you go to an Eventbrite link. Or you can go to eventbrite.com and search Andy Bumatai. And while you're doing that, by the way, if you would like to also, if you're in the Santa Cruz area, I'll be in Santa Cruz. This is on the 28th. Okay, that's a Sunday, and the show's at 6 p.m., right? And again, go to Eventbrite, right? And search Andy Bumatai, and it will come up. Both of the ones I just mentioned will come up, okay? But again, these are small clubs, so I should be okay, you know. And so Sacramento and Santa Cruz, if can, rubber band, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And while we're speaking of pimping out the site, if can, rubber band, please subscribe, gangy, right here. It doesn't cost anything. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a little shaka in the corner here that you might see. I think that's how you do the subscription thing, you know, like, subscribe, and they have a new thing on YouTube, by the way. It's called hype. You can hype the video, and that may be after I upload it, you know, but you know, so you watch it, right? Okay, so let's take that off so I don't seem like I'm begging. And Keone Nunes says, not bad, I think, not a bad thing. Oh, I think that there will be a lot of Hawaii-connected people who would be interested in your show, too. Always the optimist, Keone. That's what makes you such a great friend. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, right? And Panel writes things. Not good, Gil Soto. Tell them to be careful later in life, too. Something's going on. A private conversation. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. And Spaghetti Turtle says, oh, man, I wish I could come support you. Do it in spirit, Spaghetti Turtle, and being here really helps us also. So mahalo for showing face on the Daily Pigeon. Okay, what time we at? Oh, we're at the bottom of the hour. I tell you what, let's do this last one here. This is kind of interesting, and it's sad, which is the word I should have used. Let's see. I am paying for every kid time injury I ever had. Oh, people that hurt themselves when they're young and then they have to, I know. But you know what? That's a great segue into this next news item, because what it's about is, well, you know what? I'm just going to let you watch.
Do not light bonfires on our beaches. That is a warning tonight from the state and from one mother whose toddler suffered burns during what should have been a fun beach day. The 2-year-old now recovering from second-degree burns.
Oh.
Bryce Moore has details.
Bummer.
Nicole Hostler and her family were kicking off Labor Day with an outing at Makua Beach on Monday, but it was cut short just 5 minutes in.
I just hear her like a blood-curdling scream, and she ran over and she said, "Mommy, my foot hurts, my foot hurts." And then something clicked, and I was like, okay, something's in the sand. Like this big puff of steam and smoke came up when I turned over the sand, and I was like, oh my God, this was a fire pit.
The remnants of a fire had been buried in the sand and were still smoldering when 2-year-old Cora stepped on them, leaving her with second-degree burns on 4 of her toes. Volunteers familiar with beach cleanups at Makua say simply covering the coals doesn't stop the heat.
I think you shouldn't make a fire at any beach, but to bury it after you make a fire is crazy. It does not put it out. It kind of just stays burning.
Now, Nicole tells me she's heard from other parents and pet owners about similar burns, and she's just grateful that Cora didn't suffer more severe injuries.
God forbid she had wandered into something deeper, because she's 3 feet tall. It could have easily gone to her knee or her hip and been a lot worse.
She fell over.
Yeah, and that's just scary.
The DLNR says fires are only permitted in designated camping grounds. People are subject to fines or up to 30 days in jail if they break this rule.
They don't think about the person who's going to walk on the beach or the family who's going to walk on the beach next. They're kind of just in the moment. And so I think there's definitely just more opportunity to be more aware of what can happen or what will happen after you leave the beach.
As far as what's next for Nicole and Cora?
Still think you'll be having beach days once she's all healed, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She loves the beach. Do you love the beach? Yeah. Yeah, she's a beach fan, so we want more beach days. It's not going to stop us.
We'll have more info about state park rules when it comes to controlled fires on KHON2.com. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Yeah, Michael Anthony, I don't think that was ever beach. It looked like Makua to me. Anybody else have an opinion on that? Right? And poor kid need fireproof slipper. I know, and look, the Habut baby being posted there. Nobody likes to see a little kid get hurt like that, especially, and so what someone did evidently, right, was take their fire and just cover it with sand. Too bad there wasn't some source of water available that they could have poured on the fire. I don't know. I guess I'm just dreaming. Where would they find water at the beach to pour on a fire? Too difficult, I guess. Whew. You get 30 days for that, but kill someone, you're out in 48 hours. Steve, don't get political, okay? We don't do that, but I see your point. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, who's it? Steve Friedman. Okay, Steve. Got it. Ooh, they said Makua. Oh, did they? I guess I was deep in my own thoughts there. Thank you, no comment. The police came where we were staying because a group was starting a fire pit and someone reported it, so they stopped them. Oh, ha, 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 to the source of water. Oh, thank you so much, brother Sam. Oh, I blocked somebody's birthday. Let's see who it is. Oh, Keone Nunes. Happy birthday on Monday the 8th, which is in a few days here. Terry in Scotland, mahalo for subscribing, you bugger. Happy birthday, Keone. How are you? Happy with how things are going on this day of yours, or are you one of those who celebrates for a month? I know. Okay, let's see how this poll thing works, even though it's only the people on Twitch that seem to register. Okay, so Twitch people, listen up. Here's what's up. Is it possible to enforce fire laws on the beach? Do you think that's even possible? And again, sorry to the Twitch, YouTube and Facebook people, but it looks like only the Twitch people. And number 3 says, not without the help of the public, just like Darlene S. was saying. I know. Whew. The beach must be too far from the water. Yeah, I think that was the problem there, Rick. The beach was way too far from the water. Mahalo, no comment. I don't know what's going on there. And Ellen says, Andy, had so much fun tonight, and I'm making pancit tonight and have to turn to the walk off, but it was great seeing you and the good. Mahalo, Ellen, for joining us. Thank you so much. You're always so kind with your comments. Okay. And the Twitch people are rocking the poll. So here we go. Happy birthday, Keone Nunes. Happy. And I get that joke, brother Sam. Thank you so much. Ooh. Haole Lahana now, brother Nunes. Haole. People so funny here. I got it. And aren't we proud that we get that joke? I know. Only in Hawaii. I will be 68. Everything good here. Yep. In December, I will be 72 on Christmas Eve. My birthday is Christmas Eve. Yep. Mm-hmm. And YouTube, wait a minute, I gotta see this one here. Who is that? Shakalaka, get that. Oh, man, the chat is going crazy. Sorry. Aloha from Stuck in Ohio. Oh, I know. Thank you, Larry. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Nani pointed that out to me here. Let me show you what I mean. Here, she does this. See that? See that on screen there? Yeah, that's her. Oops. Oh, now we have a lost connection on that. But anyway, so far, 6 votes on not without the help of the public. One person thinks, no, you can't enforce laws on the beach. And 3 people think, yes, you can. So, there we go. And happy birthday to Keone Nunes from Spaghetti Turtle. Matt Statter says lifeguards are considered law enforcement officers. They have enforcement powers. At least on Maui they do. There's no lifeguards out there in Makua. I think after Makaha there's no lifeguards. I know. So, but good point. Thank you, Molly. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do one last poll here, just in case. And again, I'm so sorry that the YouTube and Twitch people, and I mean not Twitch, but Facebook people can't do this. But look at this. This was the last poll I wanted to do. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, what happened? Oh, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh, it didn't even register. Okay, no problem. You know what? But I will do this though. If you do this, I think, oh, look at this. And the winner is, hold on. I don't know what this is. I think this is all the people who have commented on the polls, and the winner is Devin. Yay, Devin, you win whatever this means. I'm not sure how people get in this, but let's try again. Spin. Devin was the winner. That was first place. And second place is Sam Bittner. And third place is, oh, where will it stop? Darlene S. There we go. There's our our podium for today. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Okay, gang, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. For those who tuned in late, Hurricane Kiko will be reaching Hawaii in about a week, and it's slowly dissipating. But the surfers are happy because it looks like there will be 18 to 30-foot surf coming up. Yikes. I know. Good news for surfers, bad news for anybody living on the shore. I know. Oh, you're very welcome, Panel. Thank you. Tree Powerball winners. Yes, I will be sending $158 million to each of those people. I know it's 1, 2, and 3, but it's how we roll. Okay? I read it arrives Tuesday night. Well, is that... maybe Tuesday. Nani just bat phoned me and she says, I read it. So anyway, keep up. They'll be updating it. Well, I said next week because next week, Tuesday is in next week. So probably about Tuesday to be more precise. And Steve thinks the shirt is cool. Mahalo. Yeah, even though they closed Savers and I can't go to my favorite store. I got to find a new one. I don't know where it is exactly, but we will search it out. Okay. And Honukai One says, Aloha, I'm a Jang Gang. Safe till next time. Okay, gang, thanks to all our moderationists. Nani Aloha, a moderator and also an associate producer. C. Honda helping us with Substack. X and Discord. And also thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Shakalaka helping us with technical issues, moderating, and also our website. Rick S. doing the best he can to ward off the people. I think it's on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. And Devin in her crinkly paper hat. Thanks, you guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to hit the button. And what do we say when we do that? Everyone together. Do.